Hey, what's going on, guys? Next Gen Louie here, and today I'm going to be continuing franchise mode here on RBI Baseball 20, and we have the second game of a 3-game series against the Kansas City Royals, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Alright guys, so we have Corey Kluber out on the mound tonight. Hopefully we can get a good quality start as he hits the corner with that fastball. That changeup is grounded over to Tatis for the first out. Alright, so the first pitch is up in the zone and it's called for a strike. We're going to go with this outer low changeup, and that is going to be a swing and a miss. Let's go up and in with this changeup. Hopefully we can get him to chase. And that is pulled deep to right field, and that's going to one-hop the wall. And that should be a double. Here's the throw, and that'll be a sliding double. Alright, so now we face Soler. The runner goes, and I couldn't get a throw off. Alright, so with a runner on third, 1 out, that changeup just finds the zone. We're going to go with this inside cutter, and we struck him out. Alright, now we have Perez at the plate. That is a strike. Alright, so quickly we are 0-2. We're going to go with that low inside changeup, and it just misses. Let's go out with that sinker, and that's going to be a base hit to left, and a run will score. Alright, so we got 1 runner on first with 2 outs. Here's Dozier, and the first pitch is grounded over to Rendon for the final out. Alright, so to lead things off, we have Fernando Tatis Jr. And the first pitch is grounded over to third, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Alright, so now we have Freddie Freeman with 1 out. And Freeman hits that one deep to right field, and that one's going to carry over for a solo home run. And we now lead it 1-0. We now have Joey Gallo up. And that is going to be a ball as we check swing. Alright, here is the 1-0. And that is grounded over to first, and he steps on the bag for out number 2. With 2 gone in the inning, we now have Juan Soto. And that's going to be a called strike. Here is the 0-1. And Soto crushes that one, but it's going to be foul. Here is the 0-2 pitch. And that's a liner over toward first, a diving stop, and that'll be the third out. Alright, so here we have Franco to lead things off in the top of the second. That changeup is hit towards center. Dowell's creeping under that one for the first out. Alright, we now face Gordon. And that's a swing and a miss at that high fastball. We're going to go low and away with this changeup, and that one's lifted toward right field. Joey Gallo running, and it looks like that's going to be extra bases as it falls right by the line, and that'll be a double. All right, so a runner on second, and Starling takes the first pitch for a strike. Swings and misses at that changeup. We're going to go in and low with a cutter and a swing and a miss. Alright, so with 2 outs, we now have Lopez at the plate. Takes that high fastball for a strike. Swings and hits the second pitch, which is a changeup, and that's over toward Gallo and right for the final out. Here is Anthony Rendon. And that is a swing and a miss on that fastball. Here is the 0-1. And Rendon pulls that one deep to left field. And that one's going to carry over as it curves just inside the foul pole and left. And that's going to be a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Here is Brandon Lau following the solo shot. And that one is fouled off. Here is the 0-1. And that one is also fouled off. And the 0-2. That one is going to be hit up the middle for a single. So with Lau on first, we now have JT at the plate. And JT grounds the first pitch over to third, and that's going to be a double play ball. With 2 outs in the inning, we now have Dow at the plate. And Dow swings at the first pitch, and that's going to be a single. Here is Calhoun with Dow on first and 2 outs. And that is a slow roller over to short, and that'll be the third and final out. Alright, once again we have Merrifield to lead things off. And he swings at that first pitch fastball and skies it over to left. Soto's under that one for out number 1. Here is Mondesi. And he takes that high fastball for a strike. That changeup is hit toward right field. Gallo's under that one for out number 2. Now we face Soler with 2 outs in the inning. Takes that high fastball for a called strike. And he hits that changeup to shallow left. Soto running in and makes a catch for the third out. Alright, so now we have Tatis to lead things off. And Tatis hits that one right past the shortstop up the middle for a base hit. With Tatis on first, we now have Freeman at the plate. And that is a swing and a miss. Alright, let's go ahead and send Tatis, the runner going. And that one is hit deep to right field, but it looks like it's carrying foul right off the wall. Alright, so it's now an 0-2 count. And that's going to be a base hit down the right field corner almost. And it might be a double, and it's going to be a double for Freeman. So we got runners on second and third, and Gallo's at the plate. And Gallo hits a line drive to the right center field bullpen, and that's going to be a 3-run home run, and we now lead it 5-1. We now have Soto at the plate following the 3-run home run. And he swings and misses at that first pitch fastball. Here is the 0-1 pitch. And that one is swung on well, but it looks like he got just under it as it's hit in right field for the first out. With 1 out in the inning, we now have Rendon at the plate. And that is grounded over foul. Here is the 0-1. And that one is swung on a little late on the inner part of the bat. And that's going to be an infield fly. And Lopez makes the catch. So with 2 outs, we now have Lau at the plate. And that is going to be a slow roller to the second. And that'll be the third and final out. Alright, so we now face Perez, who had that RBI single back in the first inning. He takes that fastball for a strike. Swings at this changeup, and that's hit toward left field. Soto moves to his left, or his own right actually. and that'll be caught for the first out. Here's Dozier, who takes that high fastball for a strike. Swings and misses right through that changeup. See if we can get him on this inner cutter. And that's a dribbler back to Kluber, and that's the second out. Here is Franco with 2 outs in the inning. That fastball just catches the corner for strike number 1. The lower changeup is hit on a slow roller toward Tatis, and the throw is in time for the third out. Here to lead things off in the bottom of the 4th, we have JT Realmuto, and JT crushes the first pitch that he sees, and that one is gone. Following that solo shot by JT, we have Dow at the plate. And Dow swings at the first pitch, and that's hit over toward the seats in right field, and it is going to be foul. Alright, so here is the 0-1. And that's a swing and a miss on that lower slider. And here's the 0-2. And that is grounded over to first. And he steps on the bag for out number 1. Here is Willie Calhoun with 1 out. And that's a swing and a miss on that upper inner fastball. Here's the 0-1. And that's a swing and a miss on that outer changeup. The count is now 0-2. And that's going to be hit toward right field, and that'll just hit in for a single. Alright, so with a runner on first and 1 out, Tatis is at the plate. Swings right through that fastball. Here is the 0-1. And Tatis hits that one down toward the left field corner, and that should be extra bases. Here's the throw to second, and they just got Tatis. Wow, so now we have a runner on third with 2 outs. Freeman's at the plate. And I swing right through that slider that's out of the zone. But that pitch is right down the middle, and Freeman hits it up the middle for a RBI single. So with Freeman on first, we now have Joey Gallo at the plate. And it looks like he puts in Gabe Spear? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But Gallo swings and misses there. Here is the 0-1. Oh, I don't know why he swung. And the 0-2 pitch is a strikeout to end the inning. So we now face Gordon to lead things off here in the top of the 6th. That first pitch fastball is grounded over to Lau for out number 1. We now face Starling with 1 out in the inning. Strike. And that changeup is swung on and missed. We're going to go with this lower inner cutter. And that one is hit well. Looks like it's going to one-hop the wall in left. And that is going to be a long single for Starling. So with a runner on first and 1 out, we now face Lopez. Oh, and Lopez crushes that outer changeup deep to right field. And that one is gone. And it's now a 7-3 ball game. Here's Merrifield. That one is taken for strike number 1. That changeup is hit toward Tatis, and that's going to be the second out. Now we face Mondesi with 2 outs. And that fastball just catches the corner for out number 1. That changeup is hit toward Gallo and right, and that'll be caught for the final out. All right, so here is Juan Soto to lead things off. And that one is hit foul. Here is the 0-1. And that is a one hopper over to Lopez for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we now have Rendon at the plate. And Rendon hits that one deep toward left center. And he's there to make the second out. So with 2 outs in the inning, we now have Lau at the plate. And that is a swing and a miss. Here is the 0-1. And that's a strike. All right, here's the 0-2 delivery. And Lau crushes that 0-2 pitch deep to center field. And that one is gone. And it's now an 8-3 ball game. So with 2 outs in the inning, we now have JT at the plate. That's a ball. That fastball just misses. And here's the 1-0. Ooh, almost swung at that one, but checked for ball number 2. Here's the 2-0. And that one just catches the lower corner. And here's the 2-1. And JT hits that one deep toward left field. That one has a chance of getting out of here. And a nice diving catch by the center fielder. Wow, what a play. Alright, so here is Soler to lead things off. And that's a called strike with that high fastball. And that lower changeup just catches the corner. Let's see if we can get him with this inside cutter. And nothing. So that's going to be a ball. What about this outside sinker? And we caught the edge for a strikeout. Here is Perez with 1 out in the inning. And that is a strike. That changeup just hits the corner for strike number 2. Let's see if we can get him to chase this outside cutter. And he struck out. A swing and a miss. All right, we're going to go with that high fastball on Dozier. And he takes that one for strike number 1. And that changeup is hit toward left field. And it's just going to reach the stands. All right, so once again, we're going to go with this time a high cutter. See if we can get him to chase. And a strikeout. So we just struck out the side. All right, so here is David Dow to lead things off. And that is a swing and a miss on that high fastball. And here is the 0-1. And once again, a swing and a miss. All right, here's the 0-2. And that one is fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And that is pulled toward right field. And that most likely is going to be extra bases. But I'm just going to stay at first and take a long single. All right, so here is Willie Calhoun. And that is a strike. The throw over to first is safe. And here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss by Calhoun. Count is now 0-2. And a strikeout on that high fastball. So with Dow on first and 1 out, we now have Tatis at the plate. And Tatis hits that one over to short. He's safe at second and just beats the throw out at first. So that's going to go as a fielder's choice most likely. And here's Freeman at the plate who takes that outside ball. It's going to be an inside slider and just misses. And the count is now 3-0 with runners on first and second. And that one just catches the corner. So now we have a 3-1 count. Oh, and that one is hit back toward the catcher. And that's going to be the second out. So here's Gallo with runners on first and second and 2 outs in the inning. Here's the 0-1. And that is a swing and a miss. And the 0-2. A strikeout. Alright, so we now face Franco as that fastball just misses the corner. Alright, we're going to go with this lower inside cutter. And that's a swing and a miss. See if we can get this sinker working. And a strikeout on the sinker. So we now face Gordon following the strikeout. And that's going to catch the corner. Alright, we just missed our spot there with the changeup, but that one's hit deep to right field, and Gallo makes a catch right on the warning track. Here is Starling with 2 outs. And that fastball catches the zone for strike number 1. That's going to be strike number 2. And see if we can get him to chase his high cutter, and a swing and a miss for the third out. Alright, here is Juan Soto to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And that first pitch is grounded over to first, the diving stop, and he just gets Soto on the throw toward the pitcher. So with 1 out, we now have Rendon. And that is a swing and a miss. Here is the 0-1. And that is pulled in the corner toward left field. And that's going to be a long single once again. So at Rendon on first, we now have Lau at the plate with 1 out. Alright, here's the 0-1. And that is a swing and a miss. The count is now 0-2. And that is hit toward the first base side foul. And he makes the catch for out number 2. So with Rendon on first, JT's now at the plate. And JT hits that one towards center, and that's going to hit in for a single. We now have David Dow with runners on first and second. And he swings and misses at that first pitch fastball. Here is the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. So the count is now 0-2. And that one is hit deep toward right field. And that one just carries over into the bullpen. So it's a 3-run home run. And I believe it's now an 11-3 ball game. Alright, so we now have Willie Calhoun. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do a pinch hitter. I'm going to go ahead and put... let's go ahead and put Jason Hayward in to face Han. And that first pitch is hit toward Lopez at second, and that'll be the third out. Alright, so we now have Corey Kluber facing Lopez, and that is the strike number 1. That changeup is hit toward Dow in center. And he makes the catch for out number 1. So we now face Merrifield. That strike just catches the corner. And that's a liner toward Tatis. And that'll be caught for the second out. Here is Mondesi. And that's a grounder over toward Lau. And that'll be the third out. So to lead things off, we have Fernando Tatis Jr. And Tatis hits that one toward the left field corner. And looks like it's going to bounce in. And that should be a double for Tatis. So with Tatis on second, here's Freddie Freeman. And Freeman hits that one in the right center field gap, and that's going to bounce over for a ground rule double. So with Freeman on second, here is Gallo. And that one is hit foul. Here is the 0-1. And Joey Gallo hits that one deep to right field, and that one is gone. And it's now a 14-3 ball game. All right, here is Juan Soto following the 2-run shot by Gallo. And Soto hits that one right past the glove of the first baseman, and that should be extra bases. Here's the throw to second, and that's going to be a double for Soto. And Rendon's now at the plate. And that first pitch is hit foul. Here is the 0-1. And once again, that pitch is, or now it's going to be swung on and missed. Here's the 0-2. And a strikeout. Here's Lau with 1 out. And Lau hits that one deep toward right field, and that one's going to carry over. A 2-run home run for Brandon Lau, and it's now a 16-3 ball game. Here is JT following the 2-run shot by Lau, and that is a swing and a miss on that changeup. Here is the 0-1. And that's grounded over toward third. The throw is in time for out number 2. So with 2 outs in the inning, we now have Dal at the plate. And that one's grounded over toward first. The throw is in time for the third out. Alright guys, so we have Corey Kluber. Let's see if we can finish the game strong with a complete game shutout, or not a shutout, but just a complete game. So he's facing Soler. We have 2 strikes on him now. Let's see if we can get this strikeout on this high cutter, and a strikeout. So with 1 out in the inning, we now have Perez at the plate. He takes that high fastball for a strike. And that changeup is hit toward left field, and that's going to be a single. You're safe. All right, so here's Dozier. And Dozier crushes that high fastball deep to left field, and it's now a 16-5 ball game. Alright guys, I think Corey Kluber's done. We're just going to go ahead and put Brett Martin in, and hopefully we can just close out, get 2 more outs, and end the ball game. So that high fastball just catches the corner. That curveball is swung on and missed. Let's see if we can go with this high 2-seamer. And a strikeout. Alright guys, so we're 1 out away from closing this thing out. That fastball hits the corner for strike number 1. Let's go ahead and go with this lower 2-seamer. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. And let's see if we can get this strikeout on this slider. And a strikeout on the slider. So there we go, guys. What a way to end the game on that strikeout. The offense really erupted. If you look there, it was only the 6th inning where we were scoreless, but we had 21 hits and we were able to get 16 runs. What an incredible performance by everyone offensively. Corey Kluber got in a little bit of trouble kind of there in the first. It was just kind of missing some pitches. So I know he gave up like 2 home runs, once in the 5th and then that one here in the 9th. But overall, good performance by these guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like on today's video as it helps me and my channel grow. And be sure to subscribe for more content. Thank you guys and have a good one.